paperwork. If you looked at my last load, you would have seen I made it over here to Duncan, South Carolina, and basically spent the night over here in the yard. Second time being here, second time taking my 10 here. But we got our paperwork, and they was gonna cancel the load. On the paperwork they say do not ship before 3:30 and do not ship after 3:31. But he said since I was here, they're not gonna cancel it, so lucky me. But let's get around here to the back and get hooked up to this bad boy, and we will go from there. Calm down, Huntley. I know you ready to go. You've been idling all night. Yeah, this truck shut off on me last night, probably about 3 o'clock in the morning. Good morning, due to the sharp increase. I just got a text message from a fleet-wide message from JB Hunt. I want to see exactly what it say. Something about due to the increased frequency and wrecks or something like that. Good morning, team. Due to the sharp increase in collision frequency, we would like everyone to know that regional operations have implemented new guidelines pertaining to preventable collisions. In the event you are involved in a preventable collision, there will be a minimum 1-week suspension depending on collision. Thank you for everything you do on a daily basis. Let's make sure we are utilizing our Smith System keys, and let's finish every day safely. So if you go out here and knock hell out somebody, and it's preventable, your ass going home for a week. Ooh, that is trucking. Gotta be careful. One little mistake and your income is cut off. It's crazy. But that's why you gotta be safe out here. Let's see, 9:53. That's why it's always good to have a backup income. Let's see, where in the world is my container at? He said my container was on the yard. Where in the world is it? Any back here? Okay, here goes some boxes over here. Yep, so any little mistake and you will be suspended for a week. I can't lie to you, if I got suspended for a week, I would not come back. I will go ahead and do my own thing. Plus, I don't like to be threatened. But I try to be careful and be safe with everything I do. We'll get this thing turned around. Yeah, you can lose your job in trucking just about anything, man. You have to be careful out here. One little mistake and there go your job, possibly your career. Made it down here to the JB Hunt yard. I had to go in there and talk to good old dispatch and do an old 60-day review. Make sure I wasn't in trouble. What you gonna do, JR Sugar? Don't let me go? Let me go then. I go. Train got everything over here messed up. Gotta head up into this rail yard. See what's going on. All this time I've been out here, I have not done my damn my QR code to go into the port. Not the port, but the rail yard. But yeah, we wide open right now, baby. We are wide open. I wish they could say the same thing. I can find a company down there in Savannah that say the same thing. Come on, y'all. Slide on over here. Where you going, Van? All right, y'all gonna stay? Let me go here. I'm glad I avoided this mess. Sometimes you get lucky. I got lucky today and didn't come this way. Got half of JB Hunt Atlanta fleet in line. Well, just got another load. I'm about to go over here to the yard and pick up an empty. And we're gonna start on our way up to good old Tennessee. Morris, Tennessee, as a matter of fact. That's right outside of Manchester. Right off of I-24. So we're gonna ride on up there. I might see can I go all the way up tonight and pick up the load. We're gonna see how it's gonna play out, but the empty is already on the yard. I wish I had known that. Well, I take that back. Even if I had known it, it would have made no difference, because when I came in, the train had everything effed up. So we're gonna head on back over here. A little bit on the busier side in here today. But I got 6 hours of driving left. As long as I can make it through Metro Atlanta, that's the only thing I'll be caring about, is getting out of Atlanta in the afternoon. No train this time. Beautiful day. Real beautiful day. Yeah, we can get fuel over here if we want to, but I choose not to get fuel over here because I want my pilot points. I would only get fuel over here in emergencies. Gotta go back into the very back. And that's why they say the empty is located at. And I hope they're correct. Let's see what we got you. Gotta cross this active roadway. Okay, let's find the container number. They say that it's out here. I guess somebody went ahead and pre-pulled it for me. Let's see. Equipment pickup. Oh, don't try to act crazy now, app. Look at this shit. 817. Guess somebody pre-pulled it from the terminal for me. 817. Now, I'm gonna look at all these on the end. But when I looked at the map of where it was located at, it say it was back here in the very back. Maybe it's correct, maybe it isn't. I was talking about those Walmart containers this morning, and I don't know, can y'all see through there? But see, can I zoom in? Now, I gotta find out how to zoom this thing in. But it's a whole bunch of Walmart intermodal containers back there that JB Hunt bought, and they are currently swapping them over to JB Hunt containers. 817, I think. Here go my box right here. 273817. Yep. Good. Might as well pre-trip. Go ahead and pre-trip this thing. We'll get on up out of here. Check the inside. Alright. I was a little worried about that top, but it's good though. Alright. All my lights working. Good on that. Dropping hook load. Alright. Oh, come on, baby. Alright. Well, let's do our pre-trip. And you know what? I'm gonna catch y'all when we get up north a little bit. enjoyed those views of backwoods Tennessee. I'm about a mile away from this Redstone plant back here. Trailer container inspection point. Hopefully this won't take too long. Alright, let's go on duty. Grab these ID. Grab this ID. Let's see. You said I need to back into door 1, 2, or 3. 1, 2, or 3. Where could that be? We'll go over here and try this side first. Okay, yeah. Shipping office over here. So can I read? Nope, I can't read it. My vision ain't that good. My vision ain't that good. 5. We'll go ahead and back in door 3. There we go. Whatever. What you making all that noise for? Pull up and get a little bit more space. Hate to get out here on this good old Tennessee clay. Hate to get out here on this good old Tennessee clay. I don't want to get Huntley no dirtier than what she is. Keep on saying I need to go wash this truck, but just don't have time to go wash her like I want to. I like how they got these lights on the dock. They got the lights on the dock so you back in between them. There we go. Yeah, buddy. We have made it to our destination. Go to this shipping office. I don't know whether it's on the left or the right side, but let's go get checked in. Get up out of here and get the hell up out of here at that. Okay. I see one little lonely trailer. One little lonely trailer. I hope it's mine. It's lonely outside. Let's see where we at here. Yeah, I know I can't sing. That's why I'm a damn truck driver. And that is my box. This baby is heavy. I was looking at the tires that was loading these containers, and I didn't didn't expect them for it to be this heavy. But he told me to make sure I slide my tandem while I'm in here, while I'm back here, because they don't allow nowhere else on the, they don't allow you to slide the tandems nowhere else on the property. So, oh yeah, she heavy. She is heavy. She is heavy. They weren't lying on the paperwork this time. Go ahead and tug test. 14 hours is countdown. I hate that. Oh, turn on this util. Yeah, she is heavy. Oh, don't have my flashlight. Make sure this thing is locked in. Yep, I'm confident in her. Go ahead and put these air lines on. Yeah, my 14 is counting down. I don't like that. Oh, she is tight. I gotta stop up in Mount Eagle and get some fuel. All them truck stops up there in North Georgia, past the 296 and on I-75, and I don't see not one stop, not one fuel stop we can get fuel at here at JB Hunt. If you're familiar with Georgia, after the 283 on I-75 up near Cartersville, it's truck stops all the way up to the Tennessee line, damn near the Tennessee line. And I looked on our paperwork and we can't get fuel at none of those truck stops. So I got to stop on the big old Eagle, Mount Eagle. They say we can get fuel at a stop up there. I think it's a pilot, but we're gonna see. Let's get this thing on hooked up and we're gonna head up out of here. Yeah, I would have been out of here much sooner if I had better understood the security guard. Because he told me to go to door 1, 2, or 3 and then pick up in lot C. But what he didn't say was don't drop at 1, 2, or 3. You go to 1, 2, or 3 to let them inspect your container, and you sweep it and clean it out. So I went there and I dropped my container as soon as I got there in door 1, 2, or 3 and pulled from up under it and went looking for the shipping office, which I was right by, I just didn't know it. So then, you know, of course they corrected me, so I had to go back and hook to the container and blah, blah, blah. And they was talking about, you know, easy to get banned from out here. There's been a couple guys that got banned from out here, blah, blah, blah. I'm just like, okay, I don't want to hear that mess. I'm ready to go. I ain't gonna mouth off at you. Y'all rules are y'all rules. So we're gonna do what we got to do just to get our load and get the hell up out of here so we can get on back down the road. That's all I want to do at this point. Well, we are 14 miles away from I-24, and we're gonna skate on back down this road. I got like an hour and 45 minutes left on my 14, hour and 42 minutes left on my 14. And we can make it back to Georgia, we'll be good. But let's roll, and I'll catch y'all in the future. Well, we made it down here to Mount Eagle, Tennessee. And I don't know whether y'all know this or not, but Mount Eagle is technically not a mountain. You know, just a little interesting fact. But today's been a good day. The most enjoyable part of my day was coming up those coming up the back roads. Basically the time lapse y'all seen. I don't know what it is about me and riding back roads, especially when it comes to mountains and comes to islands. Like I told my wife, you know, one of my things on my bucket list in life is to drive to the end of the Florida Keys down there. You know, so but I enjoy the fact the forgotten the forgotten towns, and I really enjoyed that, you know. But anyways, I done made it in a Mount Eagle. I got this parking spot. I barely got it. And if you look right here in front of me, this is where the if you know about this truck stop, this pilot on Mount Eagle up here, this is where they deliver fuel at. And when I came in a while ago, it was trucks parked, like 3 or 4 trucks parked right there. So it was definitely difficult to get in this spot. But pilot came out here and ran everybody away. Obviously, it's no parking zone, but you know, us truck drivers, we will try to park anywhere we can. We see an open space. But I got in here. I was a little nervous because I think it was, earlier in this video. Matter of fact, this morning, if you look in the beginning of the video, they sent out a message that say if you have a preventable or something, then we're going to suspend you for a week. You know, JB Hunt been having so many preventable accidents, so they really cracking down on you nipping people, hitting people, or anything like that. You know, the warning, basically threatening us. So JB Hunt drivers, don't be knocking hell out of people, because y'all making it hard for everybody out here. But I got in here. I guess I'm a professional at the end of the day. I got in. I'm about to shut it down. Make sure y'all hit that like button, comment, subscribe. We're gonna wake up in the morning, do it again. I'm about to chill out, and make sure y'all come back for some more. And I'm gonna catch y'all in the next one. I appreciate y'all for swinging through, hanging with me today.